Have you watched Ninja Kamui? Has it come out yet? I watched the trailer, or the clip, if that's what you're talking about. Oh, it came out on the 10th. No, I didn't watch that. I'll definitely check it out. I'm sure it won't, Boobin. I'll definitely watch it. You see the video of the guy who got naked and swam in the Bass Pro Shop aquarium, PP so small you couldn't see it? Yeah, that was a while back. The tiny wiener Bass Pro Shop guy after getting into an accident. And yeah, Parsa. Some kind of higher power. Thanks a prime spade. Seemed normal size to me. Shoulda not hit enter on that one. That's a big old self-report. That was definitely small. That is like a textbook micro penis. Even for being cold. He was in the pool. Yeah, I know. Even for being cold, though, that's still abnormally small. Like, there's no way that's getting over 3 inches hard. Man actually just had his whole bussy out. Is there treatment to micropenis? A good personality. I don't really know what you can do, to be honest. We've talked about micropenis always comes up at some point, like at least once every couple months. There's not a whole ton of options. Like, there's some surgeries you can do, but even that's not an amazing option from what we read last time. So I guess if you had a micro wiener, like we eventually just settled on, like, your best choice would just be using toys. Like, even a strap-on, perhaps. Whose wiener are we talking about? Someone brought up the Bass Pro Shop guy from like a month ago. Prosthetic PP might go hard. Like I said, there is like a surgical option, but from what we read, it's not incredible. Like, it's not the most viable option if you've got small wiener syndrome. Like, even with a clinical micro dick, it's still pretty rough. Extenders exist for people with small peepees. They're fake, and you slip on and clip into a belt, and it makes it 5 times bigger. Oh, so I mean that's still like a strap-on though. Like, that's in everything but name. That's just a strap-on. You can call it an extender, but it is still a strap-on from the sound of it. But yeah, like I said, that is an option. I don't think wait, what? That's not a bad idea, Weird Girl. And I did not watch the press conference from, I think it was earlier today, right? I did not watch that one. But I did watch the more recent one. Or the one before that. And then saw clips. Does circumcision remove from size? I don't know, man. I have no clue. Foreskin has nothing to do with size. I imagine it could have like some kind of effect on girth or something. When people talk about how big their penis is, are they talking soft or hard? Hard. No one ever talks about soft wiener size. It is always just an assumed erect. And I think it'll be good, Noah. 5'6" with a 6-incher, you're lying. I'm not. That's not even rare. That is just barely. That's like right in average. Average is 5.5 to 7. It's not like that's freakishly large. Also, I think a lot of you, like, if you think you have like a small wiener, I think a lot of it might be like weight related. One of the very few things you can control about perceived cock size is your weight, because there's like a little pouch of fat that's right above your wiener shaft. So if you are overweight, that'll sometimes like go onto it, and it takes away some usable cock. My personality's 10 inches. Hey, and that's all that matters at the end of the day, brother. Ooh, I'm sorry to hear that, Flynn. That's rough. I want a full YouTube video going deep in about cocks. I've done 2. on 2 different subjects relating to it. One on micropenis and the prevalence, and the other was on growers versus showers. This ain't new. We go through this at least once every couple months. Don't you gain an inch for every 30 pounds you lose? I don't know if that's 100% accurate, but that is what they say. Guys are more fascinated with dicks and talking about them than most girls. Yeah. Also, in the modern age, dudes are significantly more obsessed with their, like, other men's physical appearance than women are. Like, it is just... Every man is being preyed upon for, like, the smallest insecurities by other dudes. So it's just dudes seeking other men's validation at all areas of life. And I feel really bad for young men right now, because it must be so confusing. Getting told that you're going to be sexless virgin forever because you don't have hunter eyes, all this kind of shit. It must be brutal. It's got to be miserable. Like, when I was young, there was still some of that around, kinda, but not nearly like it is today. Then you have, like, mewing and all of that popping off again. I remember mewing from back then, too. I'd say wasp. I'd choose the wasp in that situation, Raven. I'm really sorry to hear that, Lucas. That's awful. I'm wishing you the best. And most likely dynamic, yeah. Oh, the tongue thing? Yeah, it's pressing your tongue against your palate to get a more defined jawline. Hey, well, thanks for that, Stephanie. Why would someone even care? Because they just keep getting told they have to. All these young dudes are, like, constantly being told that they have to do these certain things and look this certain way in order to get pussy, and that's the most important thing in the world. So they keep buying these courses and shit. It's so fucking sad. It's rough for them. And then they spend so much money on it that they feel the need to defend it, and they just get brainwashed in these fucking cults. Like, you do not need any of that shit at all. It's just desperate because they keep getting fed the worst info ever. Can't believe people actually buy those courses. Look at Hustlers University. Like, that's a super easy one. That's the best example of it, too. Hundreds of thousands of people bought Hustlers University. Coming from, like, a perceived alpha male, like, successful guy, gets pussy. You're paying $50 a month for a goddamn Discord server with the most bare bones information on, like, drop shipping and investing. And then being fed all of this nonsense about how to be a man. And I guarantee anyone that paid for it was not benefiting at all. Probably just drove women away as a pussy repellent. It's just, again, dudes getting validation from other dudes. What's the most confidence-boosting thing a man can do in your opinion? The number one thing to immediately boost your confidence is accomplish a task. And that's for anyone, not even just men. Set little goals for yourself, accomplish them. Set bigger goals, and then strive for them. An immediate pick-me-up is doing anything physical. Like going to the gym just even once. That's like a full-blown, like, factory reset on your brain. Does edging count as working out? Yeah. No, you're right. That's probably a better one. Oh, Mogwarts is so fire. Curtis Connor covered that with Looks Maxing. Yeah, Mogwarts is another great course. Yeah, oh my lord. It's wild out here. Going to the gym is good, but if you're doing it for a gal, it's fucking stupid. Oh, yeah, obviously. It's just a task to accomplish for yourself. You're just asking for like a confidence booster, and I think immediately just going, like doing anything physical. It doesn't have to be a gym, even just doing push-ups. Like setting a goal of like 10 push-ups, like for, you know, whatever length of time is a good start. It's just like a general mind helper. Thanks for membership, Guerrero. Well, it's also about not being weird, yeah. You can't be weird.